This on Axios, so you can show the pictures. These apparently are note cards that are given to the president. One shows walk the podium with a picture of the room that you're walking into, and the next one says walk the podium as well, and they are stacked side by side. There we go. A Biden campaign staffer told you, it surprised me that a seasoned political pro like the president would need detailed verbal and visual instructions on how to enter and exit a room. We've all watched him for 3 years. I don't think a lot of this has surprised people who paid attention. Well, I think back to Dana's point, why then did it surprise members of the media who allegedly were watching the same man that we've been watching?
You know, I'll say I do think there was perhaps a lack of curiosity in some cases. In regards to that report, what was really striking to me is that it was a member that worked an event for Joe Biden that told me that they were really struck by the amount of hand-holding the advance teams would have to do. Now, doing advance, Dana has probably seen this, doing big advance portfolios is not abnormal, but it's the level of advance work that has struck some people that have worked Joe Biden's events as abnormal, as hand-holding. And that is why this has come to me. It's the same thing with the teleprompter. Every president uses a teleprompter, but not every president uses a teleprompter for quick fundraising remarks, and Joe Biden has, especially recently.
And that's, I guess, well, one, on the prep, on the advance work, I could kind of say, okay, well, they are super detailed. I don't know if he needs it or if that's the staffer's position, but it sounds like maybe it's a little bit of both. It is good for a president to be told, like, when you go in the room, you're going to go to the podium, you're going to walk. Do you guys remember the picture of President Bush when he went the wrong way in China and he tried to get out that door and it was locked? And the New York Times had 5 photographs of the scene the next day because it was such a huge deal. These fundraisers where he's using a teleprompter, people knew about this. And that's what I think I'm pretty stunned about. And I'm wondering if, and I believe this has been happening for you, are there calls coming from within the White House? I certainly don't want names, but people who are sufficiently concerned, who are working inside the White House, who think, how can we suggest that the president continue to be the nominee when they themselves told you all that he's only dependably engaged from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.?